Hey everyone, today we're going to build a slick map animation in After Effects using GeoLayers. You've probably seen those cool animations with radio waves pulsing from locations, text popping up, and even paths connecting spots on a map. Well, that's exactly what we're making. I made this for one of my recent YouTube videos, and I'm excited to walk you through it step by step. Don't worry if you're new to this, I'll explain everything like we're hanging out together. Oh, and GeoLayers is a paid plugin, but it's worth it for stuff like this. Though some folks might find a free trial out there if you dig around. You're fascinated by crime and scam stories, you'll definitely want to check out my newly created YouTube channel. Find the link in the description. Let's get started. First things first, let's set up our workspace. Name it Map. Keeps it simple, right? Set the duration to 15 seconds. Hit OK. Since we're using GeoLayers, we need a second composition just for the map itself. Create another new comp with the same settings. Open the GeoLayers panel. It's like our map command center. Choose the satellite map type because it looks super detailed and realistic. Then click Create. Boom, you'll see the map appear in your comp. Hold Shift, then left click and drag to pan across the longitude and latitude. Right click to tweak the bearing and pitch. Think of it like rotating or tilting the map to get the angle you want. And for zooming in or out, just roll your mouse wheel. Play with it for a sec. Zoom into Japan or wherever you like. Oh, and those default text labels like city names can clutter things up. Click the three-dot menu in the GeoLayers panel and turn off the text layers. Cleaner map, happier us. You might notice the map gets a bit pixelated. Not cool. Here's how we fix that. Select the map layer in your comp and hit Control Finalize or Command Finalize on a Mac. Let's make this map pop by adding some country boundaries. Duplicate your map composition, yep, just copy it, and link it to the original. Linking means if you tweak the original, like rotating it, the duplicate updates too. In the duplicate settings, pick the Advanced Map option, then click Edit Imagery. Turn off everything. Background, ocean, rivers, buildings, all of it. Except admin sub and admin country. This leaves just the country and region outlines. Apply a fill effect to the boundary layer and pick a color. Then, on the original map layer, add a hue saturation effect to tweak the colors. Maybe make it more vibrant or toned down, your call. Add a brightness contrast effect too, and crank up the contrast a bit for sharper details. Finally, lower the boundary layer's opacity to about 70% so it blends into the map without stealing the show. Looks good, right? Time to add some flair with a radio waves effect. It's perfect for pointing out locations. Create a new comp called Radio. Same settings. Add a solid layer. Any color works since we're tweaking it. Then apply the radio waves effect. You'll see some basic waves spreading out, but they're not special yet. Let's make them look like the ones in my video, where they're thick in the middle and thin out as they go. Here's how we adjust them. Frequency. Set it to 1.5. This controls how often new waves pop up, giving a nice rhythm. Expansion. Bump it to 2.5 so the waves grow at a steady pace. Lifespan. Drop it to 3 seconds, so each wave disappears after a bit, keeping it clean. Color. Switch it to red, or whatever you like, for some pop. Start width. Crank this up to 50, so the waves start thick in the center. End width. Lower it to 1, so they taper off as they spread. Stroke profile. The default square look isn't cutting it, so try sawtooth in. It's sharp and modern, way better than triangle or square. Tweak these until you love how it looks. Maybe nudge the start width to 40 or 50. Play with the expansion. Make it yours. You'll see it start to match that cool effect we're aiming for. Now let's stick those waves on the map. In the GeoLayers panel, go to Label Templates and add the radio comp we just made. Search for a spot like Hiroshima. Paste it in and hit Add Label. Select that label, then assign the radio template to it by picking it from the list and clicking the swap button. Enable 3D and check Rotate with Map, so the waves stick to Hiroshima even when you spin or tilt the map. Move the map around, you'll see the waves follow along perfectly. Head to the Download Templates section in GeoLayers, grab Data Glitch labels, or any text template you vibe with, and it'll show up in your options. Duplicate the Hiroshima label layer we just made. Select the duplicated layer, swap its template to Data Glitch labels. And edit the text to say Hiroshima. Pick a font. Something like Quantico Bold works great, and tweak the size or angle. Make sure Scale with Map and 3D are checked so it adjusts when you zoom or move. Adjust the bearing offset or pixel offset if it's not sitting just right. Let's bring it to life. To animate, we'll use keyframes. Start at the beginning of your timeline, set a keyframe for the map's position, rotation, or zoom, whatever you want to change. Jump to the 6 or 7 second mark, adjust the map, like zooming into Hiroshima or panning somewhere else, and set another keyframe. Hit play. It's so satisfying to see it all come together. Want to add another spot? Let's do Niagara. Search Niagara in GeoLayers, add a label, and type Niagara. You duplicate it and assign the radio template like before. Set both to 3D. Check Rotate with Map and Scale with Map. And tweak the bearing or scale so they sit nicely. I did this for 16 states in my video, but you can start with a couple. Just repeat these steps for each one. It's manual, but it's worth it. For a quick preview, finalize a single frame, but for the final output, do the whole comp. We'll connect Kabukicho to Dogen Zaka with an animated path, add labels, and spice it up with effects. In the search bar, type Kabukicho and hit enter. Once it pops up, click Download Feature to grab it. Do the same for Dogen Zaka. These are our start and end points. Now, select Kabukicho, click the little square button next to it, and choose Fit View to Feature. This zooms right into the area. If it feels too close, head to the GeoLayers panel and zoom out slightly, until both Kabukicho and Dogen Zaka fit comfortably in the frame. Next, select both features. Hold Shift to grab them together. Click Connect Features, and pick the car option. Boom! A 4.1 mile path appears, linking the two spots. To animate this path, select it, click Draw Feature, then choose Animate Feature Path. Set the duration to 6 seconds or tweak it to your liking. Check your comp. You'll see the path draw itself out. Want the map to follow along? Select the path again, hit that square button, and pick Animate View Along feature. Match the duration to your path. 6 seconds works great. Hit play. The map now zooms and pans with the animation. Let's make it pop. Add a fill effect to the path layer and set the color to white, or whatever vibe you're feeling. Time for labels. Select Kabukicho, click Add Label, and jump into its pre-comp. Hide the latitude and longitude layers. They're just clutter. Switch the font to Quantico Bold or your go-to style. Repeat for Dogen Zaka. For extra flare, slap on Deep Glow. Try a radius of 50 and exposure at 0.2. Not digging the path style? Click Replace in Geo Layers and browse other options. Tons to choose from. Zooming in might wash out the satellite view. Add an adjustment layer above the map. Apply brightness and contrast, and keyframe it. Boost contrast and drop brightness as the zoom tightens. Keeps it sharp and clean. For that cinematic edge, add a vignette. Create a new solid layer, color it black, and draw an elliptical mask with the ellipse tool. Set the mask to subtract, crank the feather to 400, and lower the opacity to 50%. Subtle, but classy. Feel free to experiment. Tweak colors with curves or add a soft glow across the comp. GeoLayers is your playground. And that's it. You've built an awesome map animation, congrats. GeoLayers gets easier with practice, so mess around with styles and settings. Got questions or cool results? Drop them in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.